favorite people on this show every year. Let's hear it for the lovely, the talented Setoiyo.
Guys, thank you so much for that very spattered applause. I don't know what happened. Very spattered. It's very spattered applause. Everyone in the back was with it. You up front, you guys were having none of this nonsense, weren't you? You were tired of this. Immediately, the people up front have already left. This is going well. I can see it's a great sign. I can see things are going tremendous. They're going amazing. And listen, I dig that. I'm thankful you guys are all here. If any of you call me Carlson, I'll fucking kill you. Okay, let's just clean the palate right off the bat. People can't scare me. I know what this is. I know what I look like right now. I know I'm dressed like a background dancer for Usher in 2001. I know this. But I stand firm behind these principles. Guys, I've been in Philly for a while. I'm actually from Columbus, Ohio. So I'm actually from here, born and raised. Yeah, this is hometown. And I moved out there a while ago for work and stuff because, like the old saying goes, life is short. So move to Philadelphia, make it fucking shorter. You know, I just do like Kesha says, die young. Very good. I've experienced a lot of things this past year being out there. I had a birthday. I turned 33 in August. And it's been nice. It's kind of weird in some respects. I was at the bar here and I had to give my ID to the bartender, and she said to me, "Setoiyo, you don't look 33." And I said, "Shit, I'm black. I better not." Don't get much in this deal. Don't get much. So I need to have this, you know. I'm okay with my 30s, but weird things are happening all the time now. Like, weird shit's just going down. I can't run quite as fast as I used to. I can't jump quite as high. I can no longer masturbate using just my imagination. That's a young man's game, isn't it? That is 15-year-old Setoiyo, okay? Good kid. Quick. Some would say even. I tried to masturbate the other day using just my mind. I damn near passed out of heat exhaustion. This is the hardest shit I have ever done in my entire life. It used to be so good. It used to be good. It was amazing. I was a nasty boy. I was nasty. It was very nasty. I used to have fantasies about black, white, Latin, and Asian women that were naked and consenting. Freak. This kid right here. Yeah. Now I have fantasies where like the Ohio State University sends me a handwritten apology letter because my degree is trash. You know what I'm saying? And they get a sprint bill that lets me know I get an $80 credit. You know what I'm saying? I got money. I one time got sexually aroused from a Macy's gift card. I'm about this life now. I'm in my 30s. I bartend part-time to make money, and recently I bartended at heavy metal concerts, and the headlining act was the legendary heavy metal group that is known as Slayer. Yeah. And let me tell you, white people, what y'all do for fun is so troubling to me sometimes. I don't understand you. I don't understand any of you. It was an outdoor event. There were 5,000 people outdoors. 700 of them were shirtless white dudes with tattoos that could only be described as, you know, my mom never hugged me. But I think Richard Spencer's okay. He's got some good ideas, this guy, okay? And they started mosh dancing. Everyone started mosh dancing, and I don't know if you get mosh dancing is when white people get together with the sound of music, and they do. You guys know what you do. And they started moshing. 7 uninterrupted hours of mosh dancing styles. And right in front of my bar, there was a shirtless guy with a Death Before Dishonor tattoo around his neck, and he began to punch himself in the face as hard as he could. So hard, he knocked his bottom tooth into his mouth. He spit it out, and with blood streaming out of his mouth, he yelled, "Fuck yeah, Slayer!" And I don't give a fuck. And it was at that moment I realized what white people have never lost wars. I saw that and I was like, this is an unstoppable killing machine. This is amazing. I became the three-eyed raven. I was like, I am Brandon now. I see everything. This is amazing. I went to work recently. I was talking to a coworker and I asked him a very simple question. I was like, hey man, how's your day? And he was like, well, Trump is president, so you know how that goes. And I was like, you have not answered my question at all. And he was like, no, I'm pissed off because there are no more great Americans. And guys, I fundamentally disagree. There are great Americans everywhere. You gotta look at shit a little differently now, right? It's like Donald Trump, not a great American, okay? Boogie Cousins, not a great American. MC Hammer, not a great American. You can't lose $30 million in a year and be a great American. You can't do it. Guys, in my humble opinion, I believe that Ice-T is top 5, dead or alive, greatest American that has ever lived. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, you're welcome, Ice-T, yes, yes. And if Ice-T's not on your top 5 list, with all due respect, if he's not on your list, then fuck your list, okay? So, he's a great American. Seriously, what other light-skinned black fella you know who grew up with the name Tracy, become a pimp and a drug dealer in the 70s, not get killed or go to prison, then join the army, go AWOL, still not go to prison, then in the 80s, start rapping, become very successful, then in the late 80s, start a rock group called Body Count, drop a song called Cop Killer that's an underground hit, get dropped by his label, and with all of corporate America looking at him like, what the fuck you gonna do now? Ice-T was like, I'm gonna become a cop on TV. And this guy's view Dick Wolf.